morning, friends. We're here today to introduce you to our new weekly recipe. It's going to be butternut squash fritters. This recipe has been given to me by a friend while chatting, and Raffaella lives in Rome, and she said, you have to make this recipe. So here it is. Obviously, she didn't give me any quantities of the ingredients, so we had to guess a little bit. But at the end of that, and in the writing section of this video, there is the exact quantity of every ingredient. So we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun. Hello, friends. We are here today to make butternut squash fritters. This is a recipe that I have been given by a friend who lives in Rome, and her name is Raffaella. Problem is, there were no quantities for the ingredients, so we are pretty much guessing here, and we'll play with the quantity, making the recipe basically. You need about 7 ounces of butternut squash that has to be finely minced, and that turns out to be about a cup. 3/4 cup of Italian 00 flour, half a cup of grated parmigiano, 3 eggs. This is pretty much half a tablespoon of freshly chopped parsley and lemon zest, roughly half a lemon. Then you'll need olive oil to fry your fritters. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to lightly beat, and we'll add, first of all, lemon zest and parsley. All of it. Then we'll add at least half of the parmigiano. No, all of it. And we'll lightly incorporate it. Oops. And then about half of the flour, this time really half of it, and we'll add more if needed. Oh no, we don't need it. So if it was 3/4, probably you won't need more than 1/3 of a cup. And then our butternut squash. I didn't mention salt in my recipe because even though Raffaella used it, last time I made them, I didn't use salt, and I don't think it actually was really needed. So, see, we have a nice thick butter. It doesn't have to be too liquid. And as soon as our olive oil reaches to temperature, we're going to fry them. And now that the olive oil has reached to temperature, we're going to spoon batter into the olive oil. Don't fry more than 3 or 4 fritters at a time. This way you'll make sure that they won't burn. Oops. And when they'll start getting slightly golden on one side, turn them. And have them get golden on the other side. Butternut squash was minced finely, so the amount of time that the fritters stay into the olive oil should be enough, well actually will be enough, to cook it. You want something that's still crunchy but not too mushed. And okay, they're not super beautiful, but they're sure good. And here we go. And when you take them out of your skillet, as with every other thing, any other thing that you fry, line them on paper towel to absorb excess oil, and repeat until all your batter is done. So we're done with frying. I transferred the fritters from the paper towels to a serving platter. This is the final result. With the ingredients we had, turned out to be about 20 fritters, depending on how big you make them. Just to confirm, it was a half a cup of parmigiano and a third of a cup of flour. You certainly don't need more than that. So this is our final result. I hope you'll enjoy and see you for next recipe.